Hi, welcome back to Messy Missy Creates. This is Melissa. I am going to do some journaling or getting some pages done in the first week of February. And I know you've all seen this page by now, I'm assuming. Or if you haven't, then you can go back and watch the video. This is the prompt challenge that Allison and I are doing for February. This was on the 1st. The prompt word was love. If you haven't already seen that or don't know about that prompt challenge, I need to put the actual hashtag up here too, but it's, we're doing a prompt challenge that for the 1st of February, we're doing it on Wednesdays, every week in February, and each week we're gonna have a different word, and we use the letters of the words to do like a prompt. So L, I used leaves. O, I used oval. V, I used Valentine, or I think these are some sort of violets, but anyway. And then E, I made an envelope. So anyway, that was fun to do, and we've got another one coming out this Wednesday on the 8th with a different word. And if you would like to join along, you can go back. I'll try to remember to link that video where I filmed making this, and it posted last Wednesday, which was the 1st. And the hashtag is inspired to the number 2 create _Feb FEB 23. So if you would like to play along and you would like to do the prompt challenge, we'd love to have you, and we would love to see what you do. So tag us in it wherever you are, Instagram, YouTube. Tag us in it, and Messy Missy Creates and AJ's Inspired Life, and then use the hashtag, and we will find you and find your and that way we can see what you made. So I've got a handful of things. This is going to be kind of one of those back and forth pages. I got a new large. Michael's has the Hudson carts. They're like the little ones, but they're wider, and I love them because they fit enough stuff. So I was able to clear most of the clutter off of my desk here, and it gives me some elbow room, and that feels wonderful. And it's all on the cart, and it's right beside me. And so everything I need to journal is pretty much in that cart. And I mean, I have other stuff like, on the other sides of me. I don't mean that's all the stuff I have fit in that one cart, but I am going to cut out a few things, and let's see, what did I do? This is what I'm trying to keep all of my printable, or different things that I'm printing, or magazine pages that I'm using for my journal. I'm trying to keep it all in there so I have it kind of at my ready. This day I needed to go back and journal what I did that day, because actually when I filmed that, it was before the 1st, obviously, and I wasn't able to do the rest of the journal page, or the page for the 1st, so I thought I would come back and do that. I just filmed a magazine harvest, and it probably will come out before this one because I needed some more images for my journal. I found myself printing things like dishes and, laundry, and printing all these little clip art things, which I don't mind doing, but I would much rather find them I'd much rather find them an image in a magazine. To me, that's more exciting, and it's kind of free, whereas, it doesn't cost, it costs the ink to print on, and that's not that big of a deal. And like I said, I don't mind doing it, but I know that I had stacks of magazines that I just hadn't gone through yet, so I thought, well, I will look in that. And I did find an image for dishes. However, I had already printed this one, so I'm going to use it. And I made a card this day. Now, I was still not feeling well. So, I'm going to... Oh, let's see. Do I use another bunny? Sure. Why not? I wasn't in the bed sick that day still, but I was still not feeling well. So, that is that day. I have my little list over here to my side, my right side, and kind of what I did for the first few days. So, which was pretty easy because, like I said, I didn't feel well. So, I did not, you know, go and do anything per se. This is Monday, the 6th. So, when I'm filming this, so we did, you know, I felt better, a little better over the weekend, and move my garbage. Excuse me for just a second. Okay. My garbage is at my feet, and I've got very limited space where I'm sitting. So I was having to slide the stool back and forth every time I reached for the garbage. So, okay, when I was doing this page, if you watch this video, you know that I was trying to just add some color, and I do not like this. I have not figured out what I want to put here to cover that up. I mean, I could just do that and it would hide some of it. I was thinking I would do some little cluster like this, but let me see. I thought something would have, you know, spoken to me by now, and it has not. So I have, let's see, what did I do with all of my painty papers? Let's see what I have. I have some of Brooke's printables, and I'm using, yeah, these are her February printables. Let's see. I could, oh look, February 1st, National Ice Cream for Breakfast Day. Now, this is an older one of her printables. I don't know if every February 1st is National Ice Cream for Breakfast Day, but, you know, I might as well. I have it, right? I feel a little gypped because I did not eat ice cream for breakfast that day. I may have to go back and do that on another day. Because, you know, anytime you have an excuse to eat ice cream for breakfast, why not, right? Now, I could be healthy and do like a frozen smoothie and call it ice cream. And I might. Okay, that still doesn't cover it up. The little bunny up here might. Still sick. I'm still looking for, because I think I can do better. I have 2 ideas. One of which is using one of these labels. Pardon my reach. I also have a new phone. I got a new phone for over the weekend. And so I am loving that so far. I could use either side of that. Was it sunny? Let me see. I think I have a little printable of the weather for the week. Let's see. There's printable. And here's some printables. Here's some printables. Okay. This is this week. I don't know if it was sunny. No. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Wednesday was the 1st. It was 75. It might have been. I think it was pretty rainy at the beginning of that weekend. Oh, look. Here we go. Let's just use that. Oh, that's pretty too. I will save this one because we've been having some sunny days. But I like the little hearts on here, and what a way to start off February, right? So I can put enjoy the ride. I can kind of tape that in as a flip. That still doesn't make my little cluster I was going for, but that's okay. I can put that here. And then I'm just going to put this kind of here and here and here, because let's see, this was about the only thing I accomplished that day. I did make a card. It's for one of the men that we are visiting with that group that I'm, you know, the group that I'm working with. Well, see now, look what I'm going to go and do. I want to go and mess it up. Okay, enjoy the ride, but I'm starting off February 6th. So, not sure if I like that after all. The weather, I could put that there. I could still put this, collage that on here. That still looks okay. That might actually work. And I don't have to use it as a flip. I can just glue it down. And I think I kind of like that. And then, you know, nothing says I have to use that, but I can. This is going to be the primary, you know, focus for the day, because that was my big accomplishment. I did the dishes. Translation, I loaded the last 2 dishes in the dishwasher and I ran it. That's my version of, you know, that's my version of I did the dishes that day. And it's going to have to be good enough, because that is, I have some red labels. These are kind of a pinkier red. I thought these were open. Thought I had one out and handy, but I don't. So if I didn't want to use that, I could use that. And it's not going to cover up the whole thing, but it would cover up some. And then I could do this little collage right there and right there. Kind of like the bike. Yeah, I think I'm liking the bike. So I think we're going to stick with that. We're going to make a commitment here. We're going to do that right there. I'm going to write what the weather was. Perhaps I will use red ink. Hey, it actually is red. Looky there. What did I say the weather was? High of 75 and low of 57. Okay, I did that really raunchy, but that's okay. That will have to do. Okay, I have also moved my glue sticks and my other stuff, so I'm a little lost, but that's all right. Let's see. Just gonna kind of tack that on there. Put this on here. So I made the card for a gentleman who is 98 and just as sweet as he can be. And we've been visiting him. He is in a nursing home / rehab, kind of working on his strength or whatever. But anyway, very sweet man. And I've met him once, and we're going back to see him. Well, we were going to this past week, but I was sick. So we're going to go, I think, tomorrow. And yeah, I think I am going to do that as a flip, because I'm not going to have a whole lot of room to journal. So, all right, Freddie Flamingo here. Let's do your magic. I'm still thinking that I'm going to, and I never can do that straight. Okay, let's try that a little bit better. I'm probably, maybe, still going to go back and put washi on these edges. And where do I want? Oh, I needed another piece of tape. So, I honestly don't remember if it was sunny or not. I don't think it was. I know it rained a good bit. I think we had a very overcast beginning to the week. The end was beautiful. Okay, that's going there. That's going there. I already glued that there. I can write under here that I didn't get my ice cream for today. And this does not match the page, but that's okay. I still like it. It turned out pretty good. It's a tall card. And that's a stamp. This is a lattice die cut for the background. And then this is a stamp. And it's even got, no, I'm sorry. This is a stamp. This is a die cut with the little pick that holds the little note card. Anyway, so I thought that would be nice to take to him when we see him next. And yeah, I might just overlap that. It might be a little left-sided heavy, but I think by the time I go back and I add some journaling, some stickers, some something, it might be okay. So just wanted to get some things in the book, and I don't have a whole lot of time. My niece is coming over. And let's see, you know, he could go like right here. And then, oh, sticky, sticky. Yeah, I think I kind of like him overlapping that a little bit. Okay, so I had, in my last couple of videos, I've not been wanting to use the stuff that's in these bins right here. And I put them in those bins so they would be convenient for me, my washi and things like that. But then I had stuff in here, including but not limited to this thing that if you saw my Dollar Tree garden and craft haul, and I had it over there and it fell over too many times. But it was also keeping me from getting to the things that are right in front of me, which is, you know, my note cards, my what do you call those, Project Life cards. And then I have the one with my stickers and my labels, and then my journal stamps. These are stamps that I might use in the journal, not like my card making stamps. And then I already showed you the washi. Let's see, do we need a bunny sticker for the day? Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll leave them right there. So, we have that. We have a flip. I can go back in and write. Like I said, I'm going to do, I know I said I was going to on the January journal, and I did not. I think I am going to do the calendar right here. I'm just a little nervous because, you know, I see Allison do it, and I love hers. I'm a little nervous. And I'm not sure, the reason why I haven't put the washi yet is because I kind of want to do the calendar, then do the washi, if that makes sense. So, I'm not going to washi this side because I left that as a pocket, just at the front of the journal if I want some, you know, whatever. Of course, I have this pocket too, my little weather stickers, and let's see. Okay, so that's the first. And now we have the second. We have a couple of things. One, it's Groundhog's Day, and you know what? I just realized that I do not know if the groundhog saw his shadow or not. I did not pay any attention to what, I forget what his name is. Well, I might not forget it. I might just not be able to pronounce it. So, I will have to go back and look that up. If you want to let me know in the comments whether we're going to have more winter or spring. I would love to know that. Might as well cut this February out while I'm at it. Right? And I like to use and I did not print one, darn it. A printable calendar in the front. Of course, I'm going to make a calendar, but, you know. So I'm just going to tuck that there. Do that later. I'll use that when I make my calendar. Okay, so this is the second, and I have my things very handy, is what I was going to say, but apparently I do not. I organized again. You know what happens when you do that. You lose everything for the first few days. And I just had this. Oh, I bet you I put it in, because I have certain ones I'm using for February. And I think I put them in my, I've been keeping all of my February stuff in this container. And I bet that I put them in here. See all my stickers? I need to get these out. This is where I was kind of collecting stuff as I went, but now I guess I need to get it out and use it. Well, I just had them handy last night. I'm going to leave that out. Now, see, this is what I probably should have used for, like, that little cluster. But I did not have them out, so they were not handy. All right, so if I could find what I just did with my numbers for February, that would be fabulous. What the heck? I just had them. I don't think they're in here. No, this is my days of the week. Well, all right, let's move on. Maybe it will come to me. And they should be in here. Is where they should be. Well. I must have just left them out or something. They're probably laying right here and I just put something on top of them. That is probably what happened. But anyway, I will find them in a minute. So, we're going to move on. I'm going to just look a little bit better just to make sure they're not in this. Okay, they're not. And let me make sure that they're not in this. Because I'm sure they're in a very reasonable place that I just can't see at the moment. So, okay. All right, well, anyway, on this day, I think that would make that a Thursday, the 2nd. I used, you might have heard me say that I got a Brother Scan and Cut for Christmas. And I took, this is, I did Brooks Printables. These are the numbers that I'm looking for, by the way. And for your printables, you just put them on the mat and you scan them and then it will cut it. There's no computer needed. There's no anything. You just do it. So no more having to hand cut all of the printables. Now I did not do that with, because you just saw me cut some. They do have to have a pretty defined border, and I did do those on plain copy paper. And it did cut into my mat a little more than I want it to. So I only did that one. Let's see. I only did the one. Okay, that was just some extra things that I had cut out from last year or two. I will go back and look at those. Let's see. All right, so I did that day. What else did I do? And I already have some background ink on here. I had, oh yay, I did laundry. We'll just use this basket right here since it's handy. I still was very tired. I could not seem to get my strength back. And I had a Zoom appointment. Let's see which one. Which one do I want to use? I'll use this one. I did one of my doctor's appointments over telehealth so that I didn't have to go in. Yeah. Anyway, so at least I'm just getting the stuff ready. And then figure out how I want to lay it out. Or not. I might still use one of the little... One of my sick people sings how I... Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to use this one. He's kind of cute. Well, I already used this bunny, but there's nothing saying I can't use the bunny again, right? Yeah, let's use the bunny again. Because he's cute and I can. Yup. Okay, I'm going to take that one off. And then, let's see, here's my laundry. Got that, got that, got that. And what else did I do? I did PT that day. Yeah, that was exhausting. Because I was still not up to, I mean, I didn't have anything contagious. I'm sure I have some PT printables still left from somewhere. I'm missing, I think, a handful of printables from, from January. So I don't have my PT sticker or my thing. I wish they had stickers for those. Actually. Oh, wait. I'm going to get to use one of my donut stickers, though, for yesterday. Okay, so in all my organization, what the heck did I do with... Oh, here we go. That's right. I have this little envelope. I have a label maker. I need to go back and label these things. And I probably will once I get... once I get, everything where I want it to be. Because this was like things that I use a lot, and then it ended up being kind of a, hodgepodge of stuff. Let's see. Okay. Nope, that's not that day. All right. I'm going to put these back up. But, okay, at least I found a PT. I'm going to have to change those to somebody on a cane now for PT because I'm not using my walker hardly at all at PT. And that's a good thing, that I don't need the walker at PT anymore. They still follow me around with it just in case I have to sit when I'm trying to walk longer distances with the cane. So I still use it sometimes. Let's see, let me adjust some light here. And okay, so let's see, the big task of the day, PT and laundry. I think I might put that to the side. So I have this. Do I want to do a double spread? I found my numbers. Yay. So, let's see, am I going to cluster that and get that glued in? And I could just use this page. Let's see, PT, I had my Zoom appointment. I cut out Brooke's numbers. and laundry, and that was pretty much my whole day. I still am quite tired, so that might have to go up here with PT somewhere. Actually, that probably happens, you know, in the morning. So, still gonna document that was kind of a sick day. And, you know, notice how the tired image is bigger than the PT image. So, you know, just thought I'd point that out there. Did do the laundry first thing. And that and that. And then, I have plenty of markers. I can draw, I can doodle. So I'm just going to kind of get these down. And then, because this is, you know, kind of trying to play catch up. Not really. I'm still going through each day and enjoying the, you know, the process of each day. So let's see. I started this video yesterday, and then my niece came over. I wasn't expecting her to come that early, but she got done with her jury duty sooner than late, you know, earlier than she thought. So that was a good thing. And she came and we moved, rearranged. She helped me do a few more things in my, let me see, I was going to pull that up. Yeah, let me put this down here. That way, I'm just kind of planning out my ride. Oop. Come on, bunny, straighten up. Straighten up. That way she, what was I saying? Oh, I started filming yesterday, and I had started, you know, I was telling you about working in my craft room, making, oop, I really shook you, you know, setting up the new space. And so, let's see. So she came and helped me do some of the bigger stuff in here, and, you know, because I still am, we were moving closets. You know, if you've ever emptied a closet, you know that even on your best day and your, you know, with all your faculties in functioning order, that's a, you know, that's a big job. So having to use either the walker or the cane, primarily the cane around the house, but having to do that, I can only carry one thing at a time. And I was actually moving my pantry, my canning. You know, I started canning some of the vegetables from my garden. And so I literally can move one jar at a time. So you see what I'm saying? Hold on. I'm going to show you this, but I have to fan with it first. Ooh, I got a little warm in here. And it's, excuse me, it's pretty, you know, it's cool outside. It's not chilly. I am going to use this. It says, forgiveness is unlocking the door to set someone free and realizing you were the prisoner. Very, very profound, very fitting for this day. So, I'm probably not going to, I could do that with my cutter, but, you know, why do that when I have scissors? These big Tim Holtz scissors are good for cutting fairly straight lines. I mean, you still have to guide them, of course, but it does help because you get such a large cut, you don't have to sit here and hack at it. But, and I'm cutting crooked as I say that. You still have to point the scissors in the right direction. They're not magic scissors. So just thought I'd throw that out there. Okay. Anyway, so that might be the headliner for today, for that day. So I'm going to put this down here. That was a neat little, you know, that makes being able to use that scan and cut. I mean, whether it's stamped images or, you know, regardless, it makes it so much easier not to have to fussy cut everything. I know I'm still fussy cutting, but, let's see, I'm going to make, I guess I could have done that different something. Maybe I'll make that, and then I can write behind it. Or do I want it to be a pocket and I can put my writing in it? Let's try this. I love this tall notepad. It came from Hobby Lobby, I'm sure. Yeah. I would imagine that looked like one of Hobby Lobby's. Okay. So this might become a pocket. And then I can journal that. I probably am regretting this life choice at the moment. And I might need to move. Well, see, once you put that glue down though, I can put that over there. I don't know if, even if it dries, if you rub most of it off, I don't know if it will keep you from being able to write over it. Because I think I want to do some writing there. And I could throw this up here. I don't know. There's not an instruction manual for this. Okay, it's going to live right here for right now. And that's going to temporarily live right there. Or not. Let's see if I can make this into a wide enough pocket. For that piece of paper, it's going to have to be taped in and not glued in. Because otherwise the pocket won't be big enough. Yep, let me find some tape in my handy dandy little conveniently located container right here. Now this is not all of my washi, but it's what I'm choosing to use for right now. Let's see, do we need some drama llamas? I mean, that doesn't match at all, but do I care? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I can certainly go matchy-matchy, and that certainly looks good. And it's not too wide, so it might actually be perfect. Let's see. Might be. Okay. Oop. Well, it helps if you get it in the right place. That's usually a good, you know, good starting point is to get it, you know, where you need it. Right? So this, apparently I cannot talk and do stuff with my hands, which is odd. Okay, I am Italian, so I talk with my hands, so I can talk just fine when I'm doing this. But it's another story if I'm having to not be able to talk with my hands. So, yeah. There you go. Oh, speaking of which, I know that, a year or two ago, a couple years ago, a lot of the YouTubers were doing, like, Q&A stuff on their channels. And I did think about if anybody would be interested. I mean, not that I think that, you know, my life is that interesting. I mean, it has been in the past. I've got some stories to tell and a whole closet full of cute little skeletons. But that doesn't mean that that's the part that would get aired. Anyhow, because, you know, ain't nobody got time for that. Let's see. Can I make use of this since I have it out? Because we got to use the stickers. I'm on a mission to use my stickers. And just all my stuff. Not just the stickers. But especially the stickers. We might only get 2 pages done today. Let's see. To do. Love this day. No. Note, yay, note, to do, you got this. That might work. To do. I could do a to do. Well, how about I do one up here? That might work. because it doesn't match. That's why. I like this orange one to do by the laundry. How's that? No drama llamas today, or I might. And yay, you got this. Oh, I made a mess, didn't I? Yeah, okay. We're gonna, I might, why not? Yay, look at me using my stickers. Okay, so, yep. So I'm going to either, you know what, that's what I'm going to do. I do like that, the frilly top, so I'm not going to cover that. But yes, I like it. Don't you love it when something comes together you weren't planning on doing, but then you did it, and then you love it? It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen. Actually, that has a little perforated top. I wanted to glue that on there. Okay, so this was my Zoom appointment. That's my pocket. That's my, I need to see this often lately. So there it is. All right, so that is Thursday the 2nd. And I'm not sure how we're doing on time, but we might have time to start this one. And then, because I actually got to go somewhere. I was feeling a little bit better. I had Chick-fil-A. Let me see how I'm going to use this bag. I'm not sure if it's going to get center stage or if it's going to get a little blurb in the bylines. Or is that what you call them? So that was, my husband my friend came over and that morning and my husband brought us breakfast. I'm not sure why that's on there, because I don't think that I needed that. Okay, so I went to, and of course I don't have the two places that I went. I did get to go to, ooh, maybe I can save that. Let's see. That's that bed that I loved that picture of on the back side. I'm gonna see if I can save that. I might have to use that for, hopefully I don't have any more sick days. But it's a pretty bed. That actually looks about like the old bed I want with an old quilt in my craft room. If I could move the craft room into the spare room that is a little bit bigger, but right now I've got too much furniture in there. I've got my great-grandmother's furniture, so it's not, there's not enough room in there for crafts. So anyway, so right now I'm having to use the much smaller room, but I'm happy to have a space that's not in my kitchen. So be grateful for what you have. Yes. Okay. I talked to, a friend today, this day. This is the 3rd. Let me get the numbers out. Okay, so this starts what I had with Pam's numbers. Oh, look. Okay, well, I didn't have the 1 and 2. Do you remember that? These are Brooke's numbers that I cut out with the Brother Scan and Cut. Well, right off the bat, I think we're going to use blue. Let's see, and, these, let's see, this is a Friday. That's Brooke's days of the week. But, let me see if I can even find Friday in this little bag that I need to get this out of. But I had separated what I was using for February, so I didn't have to dig through everything every time. Anyway, doesn't it frustrate you when you can't? Aha, here it is. Now I'm wishing that was blue. But okay, so there's the there's that. So it was a Friday, it was the 3rd, and I did make a video that morning. I talked to a lady that she's a friend of mine that I haven't talked to in a while. So it was nice to catch up with her. So that warranted a big phone because we probably talked for a couple hours. So that was nice. I have not done any color on this background, but I think I'm going to leave it blank because I think I'm going to use some of my markers. And maybe just go around, which is what I used to do. Just go around the images with the markers. I brought in, as part of my cleaning frenzy, I brought in, see if I can, there's a stack with all my markers in them. These are, if you can see them, they're actually the clear plastic, they're wine holders on Amazon. So I have them stacked, and I have all my markers stacked in here. So I was able to bring more of my markers in here because of that. And so, I mean, I had them in these. They just were in, you know, my other space. So I got those brought in here once I got more of the table cleaned off. So that was nice. And let's see. Made a video. I did that. I went to my friend came that afternoon. Well, she was here that morning, and then she came back after she worked, and then I like that little My Life. Sure, why not? While I'm here, I'm not going to necessarily use it on today's, but I might as well, so that then I can dispose of that paper. Okay, so she came back and she took me to, it's a feed store, and I can't forget about that. Let's see, this thing. Took me to the feed store and thrift store, a little local church thrift store. It actually is the thrift store that funds some of the clinic stuff where I volunteer. So, which is great. I love supporting them. So, but I got, what did I get from there? I got some of those magazines, or I did get one of those magazines from there yesterday. And I got some books. I guess I don't have anything to show for it. And then I have, well, fiddlesticks. Okay. This page might have to sit because I got to figure out how to represent that. So I'm going to do it maybe this way. I'm going to go ahead and put this on, I think. Yeah, why not? No reason not to. And this, and that way all the stuff doesn't keep falling out of my journal. And I can put this. And actually, I'm going to put it down lower. I have another, because we had a nice little chat. The friend that actually came over early that morning. She drops her daughter off at school at like 7 o'clock right behind my house. So she comes by early for a little while, every once in a while. And this is probably going to go later that day. And then, so I might stop that page there. But anyway, so I think I have a little, actually, I might have it right here. I think I have one that's just like chatting with a friend, maybe. Nope. I guess I didn't print that one. Anyway, yeah, well, I'm on a roll, aren't I? I am on a roll. That's all right. We'll flip over to the 4th. That's how this journaling stuff works, right? And I got seed. Oh, I have a seed packet. Ooh, I bet I could do that. Look what I found. Okay, I have a seed packet. This is not one that I got from there, but This is just an empty one. When I saved my own seeds, I, you know, put them in here. Let me see, I can fold this down, I think. Fold it in itself. And then I think I can use it as a pocket. I don't know, either that or I might just have to cut that off, but you get the idea. And then look what I found. Okay, so this was in one of the magazines that I got from that thrift store, and it's a stack of books. I found some really good books. Some old books to make journals out of. And look, do you see this picture of this washi right here? How sweet is that? And if I wanted to, I could even use this shelf to represent, you know, what we did, you know, the organization. I'm going to cut this off, though, real quick, just so that I don't... I want to make sure not to cut into that image, because I like that image. I don't know what I would use it. Well, it can stay right there. Let's see. So, yes. Heck yeah, I can use that washi. So, this was pretty... It didn't take me long to find this at all. I just was thumbing through the one of the magazines I got from there. And yes, I got more magazines. I did not need them, but anyway, I'm not going to turn down Chi magazines. Cheap or almost free magazines. They gave me like a big bundle deal, because I bought, you know, a whole stack. So I can do it like this. If I wanted to, I could even make that like a belly band. I don't know that I have that much to write about that day, but I'm going to do the seed packet there. I can do that there. And somewhere in here, I made a video. What else? Somewhere in here, I made a video today. Probably made more than one, but anyway. I want to get better about documenting that too. But, I mean, realistically, though, I can go back and... Well, I can't tell what day I made them. Well, I can if I look on my pictures on my phone. But I don't save them because I haven't had room in my phone to do that. Let's see. Now I have to figure this part out. So that hat... Oh, wait. But wait. I have an idea. It wasn't a good idea, but I have an idea. Let's see. I could adhere that onto there and make that a... No, because then I can't use the pocket. Duh. Okay. So I think I'm going to just cut this flap off. Why don't we do that? Because that would be easier. And then I can glue it down. Then I can, you know, I can document which seeds... which seeds I got, and looking for my little hole punch to put a little notch right there. This is a little bit bigger than I wanted, and it might actually not even fit in there. See if I can find my smaller one. And since I organized, I know right where they are. Okay, this is a little bit more like what I was thinking. If not, I can just cut a notch in it. It's not that big of a deal. Well, it helps if you get it all the way in there. Well, perhaps I'm not seeing. There we go. Now it's in there. Now I'll flip it over and see where it... Okay, that didn't make much of a notch, but it'll work. You get the idea that it's a pocket. Well, how complicated can we make this? I'm pretty sure that I can complicate just about anything. Let's see. Try that one more time. So, I didn't really need a lot of seeds. I did get some more lettuce plants because I lost most of my lettuce in that freeze that we had. There we go. I made it a little bit bigger. And, I had lost most of that. And so I went ahead and just bought some starts because it's really too late here. I know this is when the rest of the world plants their, when the rest of the world plants their lettuce seeds and starts the seeds and everything, but this is really ending our, all that is foam tape. That's right. Well, darn. And I have some double-sided tape somewhere, but, well, I don't think I've got to get another bottle of art glitter glue for it so I can have it in 2 places. Okay, for now, I'm just going to see if this holds. Why not? So anyway, okay, so that pretty much does it for this page, I think. Hear more sirens. Mine might get an award for the noisiest videos, background noises. I don't know. I don't have kids. Well, I have a daughter, but she's not a kid anymore. So I don't have kids at home to be running around in the background. But I have something against putting something in straight. I really do. That might have been a mistake. But it's a chance I'm willing to take. And I don't know that I got it any straighter. But it's on there now. So, oh yeah, I was going to go back and add. Okay, so I think we made the decision that Chick-fil-A just gets a little byline right there. Unless I can, I could do that because I don't really have that much to write that day. Okay, let me see how this, let me see. And then I've got to go shortly. And my friend is picking me up, not the same friend that was here on this day, but my friend that I do the volunteer stuff with, and we're doing the nursing home, going to visit our friend. I'm going to cut around this because I think let me just cut that off. Okay. Because if this is going to work, it's going to be like a half a chicken. So I wanted the half with the beak on it. You know what I mean? That one. And it's probably too late to pull that up. But maybe I could just slip it under here. Uh-oh. I tore the phone. Yep, I can do that. And you'll never know I even tore that. Alright, he's going to lose an eyeball, but... Or I could do it like this. And then you get the eyeball and the beak, and you get the idea. Yeah, maybe that's better. Okay. I did all that for nothing. Okay. Not that I need another flip, but you could do that if you wanted. Yep. Okay. So, anyway, she's picking me up in a little while to go visit our nursing home friends. So, I don't have a whole lot of time to sit here and fiddle, but I thought that I would get some of this down anyway. Okay, I'm going to cut in some more of these just so it doesn't take up all the space. And how long can you drag out what you did for breakfast? Apparently the answer is a long time. Long time. Okay. And see, this way I don't have to, I don't have that much to write about. I can write about the little phone call, but I can do that in that little space right there. And I probably should have put that up there, but, you know, hindsight's 20/20. And I'm going to sit here and fuss over this forever. Let me make kind of right here. I just wanted to make kind of a little mental note of how far to go with the glue. So I don't, I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter, because I'm cutting the rest of it off. I'm not using it for anything, so that part doesn't matter if it has glue on it. But there's no point in wasting glue that you don't have to waste, right? And I probably wasted some anyway on going lower than I needed to go. But maybe not. Maybe I did it just right. What do you think? I think that works. As Shrek says, that'll do, donkey, that'll do. That'll do, donkey. I love that movie. I mean, again, I said we don't have kids, and we haven't for quite a while. Underage children that would be watching animated movies. So my husband decided that in our empty nest phase of our life, that it's okay to go watch kids movies and not look like weirdos. But I mean, you know, we might look like weirdos anyway, but we've decided it's okay because we both love them. We're both kids at heart, and truth of it is, we have been known to sit here at the house and watch Saturday morning cartoons. If you watched me gluing and prepping the first part of this journal, you saw where I had one page that was an individual page that I missed in the gluing process. That's that page. So look, it turned out okay. I ended up gluing something to it, and on this side and that side, and it makes it a very sturdy page. So it doesn't look real exciting right now, but you know, I come back in with some marker and some color, and you know, we might actually turn it into something to look at. Trying to think, do I want to bring out my big blue marker, or do I want to use, I think I've decided on blue. It's just which blue. These are watercolor pens. I'm going to see if it might actually go through. Let me see. We could do a little bit and see. Yeah, because it's a single page, it's going to bleed through a little bit, but, you know, it's all right. I'm just going to kind of outline it, give it a little bit of color. And that way, not all of our February pages are going to be pink. Now what I can do, if I really wanted to, I could take some of this and put it on like a little piece of acetate, and I could color that in. I don't want to color the whole thing in because it would be too dark to write on, so I'm gonna kind of leave that there for right now, and then go back in here and write. And I think that I think I have just about used up any time that I had, so that turned out all right. I need to put, oh, and see, when I put color on this page, I don't know if it'll come through. I can't remember. No, anyway, it might come through when I do this page. I'm gonna look ahead and see what, let's see, this would be Saturday. Oh, I know what we did Saturday. We did mine and my nephew's birthday party at my sister's house. So, do I want to use pink or do, let's see, the 4 in Brooks is kind of this violet color. And we already know that that's pink. And what did I say this was, Saturday? So if I use that, I would use that. Well, that, okay. I knew that I saw Saturday somewhere. If I use that one, I'll use that. And if not, if I use the violet one, it'll still be this pink color. Unless I find a different one that I like better. And, yeah. So I think I'm going to make that decision and then put some color on this background. And then I will come back and in another video and I will show you the rest of the week. And tomorrow, Wednesday the 8th, I'm hoping this posts today. Wednesday the 8th, remember, is our week 2 prompt challenge with that I'm collaborating with Allison at AJ's Inspired Life. So stay tuned for that on Wednesday the 8th. You have a great day. Bye.